it's me, Margot, back again. Today with a little kind of a different video because I worked for the couple past weeks on K-pop style beat track that I would like to show you. It's not completely done, but still I wanted to show you how I did that and give you some inspiration maybe. And this track I would really feel like would fit to NCT. It's a very powerful song, so to some kind of powerful boy group, I would say. Of course, everyone could do that song, but still that was like the direction I was thinking while producing this one. And hopefully you will like this little go through. I think we are hopping into the session right now. Yeah, right now you see me here probably in a little bit smaller. Yeah, but this is the session basically. It's not that huge. There are songs that are a lot bigger. Yeah, but I will try to show you what I did. And the first thing, I got inspired by this sample from Splice. I actually use Splice a lot. On Splice you can find like samples that you can use, there without copyright. You can just use them. So this is the sample I found. It's called a dark flute and it's an F minor, and the whole song is an F minor as well and has a BPM of 100. No, actually, no, the song is not in. No, it's in. Yeah, this is the sample, and this is how the song starts. Basically, that's the intro. Yeah, and you hear those brass sounds that are called like Hans Zimmer. I also got them from Splice, and I think they give, so the intro kind of sets the whole mood for the song. Yeah, so I got this drum snare filter. To introduce the listener to the verse, and I also filtered it out so that it slowly comes in. The high frequencies slowly get in. You can see this here, by the way, as well. Gets opens itself, and then I also have a riser, also from Splice mostly, and then we go into the verse. Yeah, and really the most important thing here in the verse is the bass sound. It's an 808 from Serum. Yeah, it's called Chunk. It's from a pack, from a sample pack that I got from the Spectrum from Make Pop Music. Yeah, that's a huge 808, really important. Then those hi-hats. Then a kick, of course. That has the same rhythm as the 808. And then the snare. There I would maybe add another layer. It sounds a little bit too small. Yeah, then I have this clap that has a lot more high frequencies. And of course the flute sample. And which is really important here, the bass, I could have just put one note, but I have different notes because it's very important, especially in K-pop too. It shouldn't sound boring, so the bass is moving here. And then I have this exhale FX. I really like this one. I actually, for this song, I just looked up in Splice, and whatever I found sounded cool. I put a lot of effects in here, as well as this vocal whoop. I put some, no, I just put it an octave down. Yeah, and this white noise, I cut it up so that it has like this. I think that sounded pretty nice. And this is actually the whole like verse. There's not much. And in the next half then comes in just another snare. Yeah, that is like playing another rhythm. Then we have this percussion loop, which is also a really good trick actually that I've also heard from a lot of producers you could use, is just take the loop from Splices, is also from Splice the loop, and then just cut it up a little bit so that it sounds a little bit more individual. And yeah, then I also have this vocal loop. I've kept this, but yeah. Yeah, and this is how it's up. So a really like hip hop verse, I would say. There are no synthesizers or anything compared to the verse, because to the pre-chorus, because, which is important, you won't have a totally different pre-chorus where like I would imagine like where the singers can like show their vocal potential and their vocal abilities, where the singers could really sing. So you want to have a totally different pre-chorus, so also that there's really a distinguished cut between the verse and the chorus, and also that it doesn't get boring for the listener. Yeah, and how I did the transition here, which is also important, I put a windshield and also a sub drop, all from Splice again. Like, it's not I'm not sponsored or anything, I just use Splice a lot. And then I have this snare loop. This is really important. Like, it gives the whole thing the rhythm, and I also like automate it so that there are only the high frequencies are cut out here and it slowly opens up. And I did the same, by the way, with the synthesizers, so they're slowly coming in and it doesn't hit you like from the beginning. And then I have this synth brass from Anna too. This is really one of my favorite synth brass. I use this all the time and have like some nice chords. But that sounded a little too like thin, so I put this. That's the fat brass. It's also from Make Pop Music, a pack from Serum. This has a lot more high frequencies in there. And then instead of an 808, I put a bass pad. That's playing just the root notes of the chords, I believe. Then I also have this clock snare coming in. This is also getting faster and faster and faster. And then I have this, which I think is really important. This that's from a Kate pitched vocal. It's called Rest Assured. And then I also have the snare fills here that like should like tell the listener, okay, there's coming something, and also the snare build up. And then I've also here like this is like more like a glitch, I think, sound. And altogether it sounds like this. And now it gets into the chorus. Different again. It's again more like the verse. We have the flute sample here again, which we didn't have in the pre-chorus. Then I have this vocal loop, which I think gave a lot of texture to the whole thing, and a little bit of rhythm. I also put like kickstart on it, so without kickstart it would sound like this. This gives a lot more movement. And then I have this yeah, that's also from Arcade, like vocal effects. Then I basically have the same drums that I had in the verse, except of the the 808 is the same pattern. And I wonder why I don't have the hi-hats in there actually. That's kind of weird. I should have had these in there. So we will quickly do that because hi-hats. And I have this percussion loop that I also had before in the verse. I have this hi-hat loop. Then I have this brass sound also from Splice. I put some distortion overdrive on this. Yeah. Then I have this stutter yeah, all like some transitioning things like an impact, a sub drop. And for like transitioning, because the chorus is actually pretty long, I think I will do in the second half, I should do something more, but I don't know what yet actually. Another hi-hat loop is coming in at the second part. That has a little bit more open hi-hats in them. And yeah, then some gun transition, some exhale again for transitioning purposes. Yeah, and that's going back into the verse. And for transitioning, I thought, no, we don't just want to do a normal riser or sub downer. Of course, I have a riser. I have a sub drop. Then I have a down lifter. That's like stuttering. And then I have this glitch that I cut up a little bit. Yeah, and this introduces you to the next verse, which is completely like the first one. There's no difference in there. Yes, and then like there's coming something different. Yeah, I thought not giving the listener the same chorus again, I thought doing something different. I put out it's not that different, it's still the same like basic pattern, but we don't have the dark flute sample in here. It's a little bit more bass heavy, and I thought this could maybe like also be a dance break. I'm not sure of the arrangement, if I should maybe put the normal chorus in there before, use this as a dance break transitioning, but I imagined that could be a nice dance break. I also got inspired by the song Autobahn from Monster X because they have it in there as well. They're like having the second time when the chorus hits, there's not the full chorus hitting. I think they're put out the drums there and put them back in later. And yeah, I got some kind of inspired by that. Yeah, and that's basically it. You can see the song or the track is not completely finished, and of course I'm not a professional producer, but I really enjoyed that and I do feel the track. Yeah, but that's it basically. Yes, and this is basically it. Yeah, tell me what you think about this. Did you like it? Which group could you think would fit on that track? I called this track, by the way, Smoky Breath, because I think it sounds really smoky and breathy, because all of the vocal samples I used and the heavy bass sounds. And yeah, I imagined something on the chorus that could sound like smoky breath, breath, like something really breathy and cool. Yeah, but I would really like if you could tell me what you think of that track. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And follow me on Instagram, listen to my 2 songs on Spotify and Apple Music, and hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me.